in the house. Welcome to Y360. We're outside today. Something special. Stay tuned.
Welcome to YCC, the hottest, realest podcast in Jade. I'm here with my boy, Time Duai. We have a special guest for you. We said we're gonna bring on finally she's here, Miss Stephanie. Introduce yourself.
So my name is Stephanie Mwamba, contestant from Miss University of 2026 this year. Yeah,
So, Ms. Stephanie, welcome to Y360.
thank you.
We're happy to have you. The first question is, how long have you been how long have you been modeling?
Uh, 2 years now.
Mm,
Yes.
okay.
You know, my first impression of model, since I'm a guy personally, I feel like it's kind of gay for the guy side. When I see a guy who's making more than capacity, the guy is too full of himself for kind of thing. So now, like, can you tell us like some things that are required to have like, between the two of us? Can you also do more? Like, what do you need to have?
Thank you. So modeling is a passion. It's passion. So if you don't have passion, then you don't. If you don't feel like doing it, then you can't do it. But if you feel like, yeah, you can. You can be a model.
So, how do you know, or when do you realize, okay, oh, I think I can be modeling?
When did you see that?
When I was 14, yeah. I started telling my mom I want to be a model, and she was like, no. Should have said saying about this when you were 7. I was like, no, I have this passion. So I started doing modeling when I was 15 after I can go to secondary school. Then,
I like the fact that you said that your mom was because you know like whenever you're in new industry stuff to do camera work, most people don't have that support from their family. So like how influential has she been? Like me and my mom has helped me.
yeah, she's been helping me ever since day one, and she's still helping me. But for my dad, it's weird. It's different.
But
Yeah.
most girls can say like my dad is your wife.
That's a complicated.
Wow,
That's a complicated.
You,
And is I can see you in the competition for 2026 in United.
yes,
How is the competition still on?
it's still on. It's ending in July.
And how does it happen? Do they are they like knockouts? How do they choose the best? Like okay, this one is the best. Do they start cutting off those people who are like really good?
No, we all compete to the last day, but judging starts on the first day. Okay.
So like how do you fancy your chances? Because personally I've viewed your page and done a different like young people. Even like when I saw most of the likes all of you guys posted, you always have some numbers there. But what do you think it is?
Uh, what really put me on the edge is that I feel I can be Miss Universe Zambia 2026 because I'm passionate about this thing and I really want it.
I love the competition.
Yes.
So like
But I'm sure you have those people the way you're competing. Do you have that person who you feel like oh, if I make a mistake, the younger can
You know, she,
oh so you
usually
have no competition. But you know the thing like what I've noticed mostly about our generation, like all of us have passion, but we don't really go out for our passion. Like just the way me and this guy are doing like the podcast.
mm,
It's very hard for like young people to start doing something at young age. So like where do you think most people get it wrong? Because the passion is there but they don't get the help. Can you say it's laziness?
yeah, somehow laziness and I feel they just don't take it seriously. And sometimes parents contribute. Yeah. Okay, my dad, fish. But I said talking about modeling, he was like, no, modeling is all about being naked and stuff, but not, modeling is not about that.
But if we look at modeling from a Zambian perspective, mostly an African culture and whatever. But like me personally, I feel like modeling is kind of like it's about details, money.
do you feel the same way?
No.
Okay, let's put it in this scenario. if you go to your inbox right now, then you think there are a lot of guys who are texting me who are asking
They are
you about
there.
the modeling thing.
Akakambaya it is lying.
That
They're there.
they're
They're not.
there.
Maybe even you find me. Nah, I'm just
No.
What kind
so
of fast my
how is your experience? They are changing to people like coming to me.
because there's a lot of fake love now.
Mm. So
Friends.
the experience is just okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I think it's nice.
Nice. Right?
Yeah.
They are changing. They are changing is always nice. They are
So
changing is nice.
so
Then
like in a day you had to like check your inbox, find 1 million dates,
No.
100. Give us
Somehow.
give us
hey, 100 messages from boys only.
Maybe 70.
Boys.
Yeah.
Boys.
Both
Boys.
genders.
Boys.
Okay, most people like they try to lie for boys that no boys are distraction. Then how do you think you can put it like? Do you think it's wrong for you to date someone if you have a goal in mind, or do you think it's against yourself for it?
I think it's okay. You should just know how to balance time.
Okay, like right now, I feel like we're in the same age group. Do you feel like dating is okay for this age?
No.
Seriously.
Ah,
Why? 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 Are you telling me a thing? Yeah, I'm sure everyone wants to know.
everyone who's watching
Especially,
right now, they
especially,
want to know.
Yes.
you're saying,
Yes.
Inbox now for example.
yeah. She's not. After this, she's not. Yes,
Okay, but
someone would do something.
okay, but dating is all about your mindset. If you think that it will keep you away from your goal, which means you yourself you are not disciplined enough. But personally, I feel like having a girlfriend and time is normal. My babe. But it's all about your mindset. So like, can you say the guy who's as passionate as you, he's also pushing you towards your goal? Would you date?
Yeah. Because you're supporting me.
So, would you date someone who's in the same industry as you?
Yeah.
Who would?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's one to call it important.
No.
What happens when you win something and then he doesn't win something? Like, oh my babe, is better than
Mm,
guys are competitive.
uh,
I'm a guy, I'm a girl.
how would you feel if you're competing for something and the girlfriend is in the same competition and then every win over you? It's a win-win,
Ah,
bro.
wow.
Yeah.
Let's
Sio
both take it.
linajera,
Let's
sio
both
hivyo.
take it.
Tulichana jera sio hivyo.
Ah,
But yeah, apart from Moji, what else do you do different?
I
yeah,
see.
Can you
Yeah. Good Lord.
Apamande Chitaki. She
me and this
sings.
guy are very passionate
She's a
about
thing,
music.
but I don't sing. So can you do something more for us?
Right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anything for the viewers and for the culture.
Especially the culture, right? The
Let
can't
me
write
see.
for you, right?
This
Maybe a change song. It's fine.
Yeah,
anything. We're Christians by the way.
so Leka,
Uh, any song by Issa Chingwell.
yeah,
Fine. Okay, let me think. Which one?
Orunambi,
Don't worry, I'll join you. I'll help out. Bye.
Oh my God. So, okay, so I'm thinking. I'm thinking for a song. Just go and
Oh, this for actually what's that song? The one he did with she did with the husband.
how about
Shambo.
Nothing.
Jehovah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treasure.
How does it
The
start?
first. Just
You,
Vanilla.
Okay. Vambivatila lesata kwava vambivatila lesata tumpwa lelo nalishula valine talala alintemusha vane alimfwila ngalumbanye lumbanye ishina lyenu ngalumbanye lumbanye ishina lyenu Jehovah
Yes, yes,
Jehovah
we have a superstar in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have superstar in the house. Watch out, just a second. So we still have the superstar in the house. Still going on with the questions. So Stefan, um, in modeling, do you have someone that or a role model that you look up?
Yes,
Mm,
Faith Warrior.
which one?
Miss World, Zambia.
She won it.
Yeah, that's
I think I saw it. In the international competition.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh. Because like personally, what I know about models is that they have, these deals that they receive. Like, are you showcasing any brand or doing anything like
Right
most people?
now, no. No.
So what's the plan for the future then, in terms of your career?
So, if I were singing in Zambia,
Mhm.
I would like to start showcasing a brand or be a brand ambassador of
Have you ever thought
anything.
of like creating your own brand in line with that?
Not yet.
Okay. And do you have any brand that you're targeting? Umangala is our brand. You're targeting a specific brand to say, okay, if I
Mungaine
do this,
nitageta wavovala.
yeah, saying if I do this, maybe I can get a deal with this certain brand. Do you have something in mind?
Yes. Now, maybe being a brand in software pad. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, which is beautiful, right?
Yeah.
But like these things, I feel like it's step by step. How big are you seeing your dreams? Like, everyone has like a dream. Last time on the podcast we're talking about plan A, plan B.
Yeah.
Like most of us young people, we have the first plan, which is, you know, like me personally, it's the podcast and everything. But like, what are you following on like plan B? Like if modeling isn't a big one, what's next?
Maybe I'll start making music for myself.
Music.
Yeah.
Can you write music? Have you tried?
Again. Okay.
Do you have?
Yeah, I have, but I just don't have anywhere to put it. So I just
So it's written,
you
but
it's
not.
written. Yeah.
So I'm a producer, by the way. We can work out something. Yeah.
Because like a lot of people, they don't really understand like our background builds all of us, right? So me, I'm thinking we need to know a little bit more about your background as well. Like models, mama chako vija, whereby like my community with mashani, your character, like what aspects of your character
Okay.
can you like
So
tell the people?
modeling is not all about showcasing your beauty
Mm-hmm.
or showcasing your clothes. It's about advocacy. Looking for people who can speak for themselves,
Okay.
helping out people who can afford to, have means. Yeah.
So how do you do that? How do you contribute that? Do you have a channel where you like advocate for people who can speak for themselves? Do you like post videos or maybe you say something about?
I only posted one video on Facebook, but I'm still working on that.
Okay. And then talking about fashion and talent, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if, let's say, someone comes pay up and they give you a deal to say, since you're in school, right? They ask you to say, oh, between school and your career, we'll sponsor anything that you can choose, but it's school in your career. What can you do? Or which one can you go?
School.
Ah,
Why?
come
Why
on.
school?
Because,
Why do you think school is the best option?
they say school is the color of everything, right?
Mhm.
So, I
Do
feel
you believe that?
I do.
I don't.
I
I
don't.
do.
I don't even like
Look, like a lot of people, they mistake what school is there for. School is there to like help us build something. It's a stepping stone somewhere. And then your career is what you're going to do your whole life. Because you know when you stop like doing your career is maybe you reach a certain. Let's talk about maybe being a doctor. There's a point when you have to retire. But when you're retiring, that's at a point in your life where you can do a lot of things. You're unable to do a lot of physical things. So your career is mostly your whole life. So now if you say you're going to choose your school, then you think you're killing your career at the same time.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I'm not going against school. Nine in mind that school.
I haven't thought about that.
You haven't thought about it like that.
So that's the whole point. If I feel like if you're planning to build uh to build your life depending on what would be my sort of thing. If you want to distinguish between school and passion or talent, you need to also see the disadvantages that comes with school only on its own and the advantages, and also the advantages that comes with your career, your passion. You understand?
Mm.
So if you understand the differences and the disadvantages, you'll be able to know the importance of school in your life and the importance of job. You understand?
Let's look at something like from a different angle, like from a personal angle of mine. Like personally, when I was growing up, we used to watch boys. It's always like you're playing football, you're running around, you're doing sports. Most girls are not like active and doing things that are healthy for them. So like you, we all know like models have to be fit. You have to have the second body type. You have to carry yourself a certain way. What do you do to like keep fit? Are you into sports? Are you into like anything actually?
I was into sports, but I stopped.
Modeling on everything, eh?
What sport were you playing?
Athletes, I used to run school.
Okay. Do you go to the gym?
No, not
Not yet.
yet.
To start.
Yes, I will start
Okay.
very soon.
It comes to, I feel like when you're a model, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are things that you can eat and things that you feel like if I can't as a model I can't, because of course you have to maintain a certain type of body. Like this. So do you have any specific food that you feel like me I can eat? Like
Ngapeza mama sisi
there are foods whereby if you eat 2 days wadabacho mala yambo pompe.
I don't see my video with you either.
What don't you eat?
What don't I eat?
Mhm.
What don't I eat?
Or maybe you just eat
I eat anything, but yeah, yeah, different amount.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
At least you're on a diet. It's very now with food you're very born. As long as it's food. So now like let's talk about a bit of your childhood. Like how were you growing up? Like tell us a bit about your childhood.
My background. So I'm the first born in my family.
Wow.
I have two younger.
What's the last one?
No, I have two younger siblings, namely Joshua and Lupe. Then yeah, I said my parents both they are both alive, and it wasn't really easy because okay, when I was born, life was just okay because there was no one in it except for my parents. Then my dad lost his job when I was 7. So I started helping my mom. Do you know those small bottles that people pick? I don't know. Yeah, those small ones. So I used to pick those small bottles and help my mom to like buy vegetables at home. Yeah, so life wasn't really easy. Wait until my dad asked for some help at church. Then he started staying at the same place that was.
Modeling on everything, eh?
What sport were you playing?
So I becoming at least.
Okay, you you became responsible at a very young.
You go
Yeah,
to the
but
yeah, fight.
I feel like
Not yet.
sometimes
To start.
all we
yes, I
need
will start very soon.
to evolve is struggles. You know, if you know how suffering feels like, or if you have experience of suffering, you look at life differently.
Because the pain that we go through helps us
Yeah,
work hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like your journey hasn't been easy, but it doesn't mean that you can make something out of it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, yeah, you're the champion. Yeah. Anyway, let's hope for the best